All right, memes with disturbing backstories, bro. Let's hop into this. This should be interesting. Let's see how crazy they freaking get. Let's see if somebody is a murderer. Huh? We caught somebody in a meme while he was trying to murder. That would be crazy. Memes with disturbing backstories.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be discussing memes. In one way or form, I'm sure each and every one of you has either made one, looked at one, or discussed one in your lifetime.
Never in my life.
I'm definitely no stranger to cringing my way through hours of them, whether it be on TikTok, Facebook, Reddit, 4chan, Twitter, whichever sources you're actually getting them from. They've been a massive part of the internet culture for the good and for the bad. Which, funnily enough, brings me to the very topic of today's video. Where did these iconic memes actually come from?
Where'd you get
Upon
those
my
headphones?
Research, unfortunately, a lot of them actually have quite sinister or disturbing backstories. So today, we will be discussing memes with disturbing backstories. As keeping in style with my previous video, we're going to be going down a list. I'll try to discuss them in a manner where the light-hearted ones are on the surface, and as we go down the list, they get more and more sinister. As per usual, you have been warned. Please sit back and enjoy the video.
Thanks, bro.
Tough guy entrance. Tough guy was a more recent trend. It started out as a gift of a man walking into a room with a stern and death-stary look upon his face. It began spreading in 2019 on Twitter, being used to describe walking into a room in a badass manner.
Not a badass manner, more like a trying to be badass zesty manner, right? Like, I don't think anybody saw him walk in and said that was a tough guy.
Stary look upon his face. It began spreading in 2019 on Twitter, being used to describe walking into a room in a badass manner. On March 31st, user Tashino posted on Twitter with the caption, "How I enter my sibling's room when my charger goes missing," gaining over 35,000 retweets and 91,000 likes amongst many
That's the exact look, though.
The meme
That's why it makes sense.
Seemingly overnight. But the story...
How I enter these niggas' rooms when I see the top off my deodorant. Why are y'all niggas using my deodorant, bro? Why are you touching my brush, bro? I know y'all hear this, bro. I know you're watching this, bro. You think I don't know that when we were kids you was touching my brush and my deodorant, bro? Cut that shit. You need to be, hey.
See tough guy the retweets and 91 my charger goes missing, gaining over 35,000 retweets and 91,000 likes amongst many others, blowing the meme up almost seemingly overnight. But the story of Tough Guy soon came to light, and my god, is it dark. See, this gift comes from court footage in Paris, dating back to March 29th, 2019. Jawada Bendouda, the man in the meme, appeared in the Paris Court of Appeals for sentencing. What was his crime, you ask? He had just been found guilty of sheltering jihadist terrorists connected to the 2015 Paris terrorist attacks. He received a 4-year prison sentence for his crimes. Somehow, I doubt he kept the same attitude walking through those prison bars. Woman.
Oh, this is some serious shit. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, he just got in a fucking car accident, killed a family of 4. You know, that would have been serious still, but like, this is like, holy fuck serious, you know? Like, nigga, this is treason. Yiddy with the 10 gifted! Thank you, sir.
The same attitude walking through those prison bars. Woman yelling at cat. I'm sure we have all seen this meme format in one way or another. In recent years, it has seen a great deal of reuse and popularity across Twitter and online forums alike. The meme is made up in 2 images. On one hand, a woman seemingly upset and angry, yelling and pointing across a table, followed by a
Isn't
secondary
it just from a
image
reality
on the
TV
other
show?
side of a cat eating vegetables with a seemingly disgusted look on his face. But underneath this innocent two-picture scene is a story that unravels into something much, much darker.
What? Well, hold on. It gets worse. This is gonna be worse than the terrorist one. I thought this was from a reality TV show where she was like, I don't know, yelling at one of her co-stars because she fucked her husband or something. I don't know. I don't know how these shows work. But what?
The woman in question is one Taylor Armstrong, who was one of the females cast in The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills,
Yeah.
which aired October 14th.
The drama doesn't get that deep.
Particularly, Taylor's iconic image captured in the meme was from season 2. Taylor had a very heated moment with a fellow cast member, Camille Grammer, as can be seen partly in this image. The reasoning behind this outburst was that Taylor had told Camilla and other members of the cast that her late husband, one Russell Armstrong, had allegedly abused her multiple times, even going as far as causing
worse.
facial fracturing following medical
my
procedures
God.
and a bucket load of PTSD to boot. Camilla responded by being caught during filming,
Lock this
gossiping
nigga
with
up.
other cast members on set about Taylor's past. Taylor was understandably outraged and worried about what others might think or what her current husband would think, which would blow up into the scene that has now been immortalized in internet culture forever. Shortly after Taylor filed her allegations of abuse and a divorce towards Russell, he would then proceed to take his own life by suicide. However, she says she doesn't mind.
Oh my God, the turn I did not expect. So once that clip came out and people found out like what it was about, he took his own life? Hold on, dog. Why didn't you just realize what you was doing was the wrong thing, or you just didn't want to be caught? Hold the hell on.
Blow up into the scene that has now been immortalized in internet culture forever. Shortly after Taylor filed her allegations of abuse and a divorce towards Russell, he would then proceed to take his own life
after the
by
divorce.
suicide. However, she says she doesn't mind that the moment has become a meme. She tweeted out saying, "That is my past, and I have moved on, and I am in a really healthy marriage.
Good.
It doesn't seem like my life any longer. I work with domestic violence shelters and support victims. It's okay to laugh at the images that have been created." Now that I've explained the first part, you're probably wondering about how a cat comes into all this. This part of the story is way less intense. The cat's name is Smudge, who his owner decided to create an Instagram page for under the alias Smudge Lord. Now, Smudge
These
first
damn
went viral when the picture
influencer
of him sat at
cats.
the table captioned, "He no like vegetables," was posted on Tumblr. The matchmaker for this unlikely duo is actually reported to be a Twitter user by the username of
Shit, what y'all know about Tumblr, bro? What y'all know about Tumblr, bro? What y'all know about getting in deep into the Tumblr quotes, bro? What y'all know about that? What y'all know about building Tumblr boards, bro? What you know about that, bro? What you know about having fashion on Tumblr, bro? Having people with back tattoos on Tumblr, bro? What you know about fake secondary porn Tumblr pages, bro? That you wouldn't tell nobody about. What you know about it, bro? Tumblr was the one, Ducky, we're not from the 1990s? All right. All right, sir. All right, bro. All right, bro.
matchmaker for
They
this
wasn't jumping in the gym. Facts, bro. They wasn't jumping in the gym, man.
less intense. The cat's name is Smudge, who his owner decided to create an Instagram page for under the alias Smudge Lord. Now, Smudge first went viral when the picture of him sat at the table captioned, "He no like vegetables," was posted on Tumblr. The matchmaker for this unlikely duo is actually reported to be a Twitter user by the username of Missing E-Girl, whose Twitter page is now sadly deactivated. She tweeted the two images
she
side
might
by
went
side
missing.
back in May 2019 with the simple caption, "These photos together are making me lose it."
She might be
Obviously,
missing.
Others agreed, and it didn't take long for the tweet to go viral, raking up over 78,000 retweets and over 275,000 likes in just over 3 months. Once it was out there, people decided to add their own spins to the meme.
But there's no way gonna
further
check on the
ingrained
missing
it
E-Girl?
into internet stardom for the years to follow. The Nodding Man.
W cat though.
Now, the internet rarely agrees with one another, but in very rare cases that they do, in the past, it's been signified by a gif of Zach Galifianakis silently nodding while the camera gently zooms in.
Yeah, this is the
But
one.
what if I told you this wasn't the case, and that in fact, the internet as a whole had this seemingly harmless GIF interpreted completely wrong. This image is most certainly not Zach. It is actually Robert Redford, an Oscar-winning actor born in 1936, starring in movie roles such as Horse Whisperer and Out of Africa. Now, you'd be forgiven if you didn't know any of these movie roles, as they were made quite a long time ago. What's even worse about this, though, other than the confusion, is the movie that this iconic GIF is taken from is Sidney Pollack's 1972 film, Jeremiah Johnson, in which Robert plays Johnson, a man driven into insanity back in the Wild West times after his wife was brutally murdered by the Crows, an infamous Native American tribe, causing Johnson to go into a 20-year-long killing spree against all Native Americans.
Oh my goodness.
Sadly doesn't end here. To make matters much, much more sinister, Johnson was a real person.
Oh
Johnson
my goodness.
would eat his victims,
Oh my.
generally starting with their livers, as they were said to be needed in the Native American afterlife. And after his capture, was reported to have cut off a prison guard's leg and eaten it on his journey back home. I would now like to apologize to anyone who has had this gift now completely ruined for them. I know.
What the? Are these? Is this real? Are these even real at this point? What do you mean? How does it keep getting worse? What, I was like, oh, it's a movie. It's a movie. No, he was a real person. He was really out here slaughtering them fucking Native Americans, nigga. He was real, like, Thanksgiving, nigga, it was just him. That was just him, nigga. It's just him, bro. Like, fuck you mean, bro?
No, it has been for me. Distracted boyfriend. A cult classic at this point in time. If you've been around the internet, you've more than likely seen one or the many iterations of this meme format.
Don't tell me
A
he
man
was really
with his
cheating.
partner staring back at a passing by woman checking out her backside. This meme started to see use in 2017, found from stock photo collections dating back to 2015. Although not as dark as some of the previously mentioned stories, this photo is one of many sets in the same collection. It starts out with the couple having a child, and dives into baby struggles, and furthermore, what seems to be the man cheating through messages.
This is
Eventually into the
is
iconic
lore?
photo of the man checking the passing by girl out, with
There's
the shocking
lore?
conclusion of him being in bed with what appears to be the
Nigga, there's lore to this meme? What the fuck? Bro! Yo, you're changing my life right now. You're making everything seem so fucking... Like, this makes it so weird now. What?
with the shocking conclusion of him being in bed with what appears to be the girl from the previous photos that he was checking out. This is honestly truly a strange stock photo collection, all in which
And then
tell
they're
a
laughing at
horrible
him?
story of a relationship going south before its inevitable ending. Not quite sure what to make of this, but I thought it should be included nonetheless. Jeremy Meeks mugshot. Also known as Prison Bay or Hot Felon, is actually a police booking photograph of a convicted felon by the name of Jeremy Meeks. He gained much online notoriety after the picture was posted on Facebook in June 2014. This meme is a little older than the previous ones we have discussed, so you would be forgiven for not knowing, as it hasn't seen much use in recent times.
I think this one's the most
Jeremy
popular one on
gained
there.
much media attention due to his mugshot, mostly over how attractive he was in his photo.
I feel like everybody knows this one, right, chat? Like, I feel like everyone knows this one. I think this one's probably the most known one up here. Am I bugging? Maybe the woman yelling at cat. Woman yelling at cat's pretty big, too. But I feel like this one's massive.
Seems to start spreading like wildfire across all social media at the time. But most people didn't really dig into what he was charged over, mostly starstruck by his piercing blue eyes. In
What was he charged
2002,
over?
Meeks was charged with robbery, resulting in a violent assault of a 16-year-old boy, when Meeks was just 18 himself. Meeks responded with taking a plea deal, landing himself in a Californian prison for 2 years. It doesn't end here, though. Meeks would again land himself in hot water over gun possession and resisting arrest in June 2014, when the legendary mugshot was posted by the police, serving all up a grand total of 9 years jail time. Now, Meeks in recent
Done
times has been
changed his
living
damn
the
life.
high life after jail.
That
due to his
one
viral
mugshot
Facebook
just
and
changed his
landing
damn
modeling
life.
roles, and recently even been considered for movies.
Damn.
Lending truth to the old saying that a pretty face can get you out of literally.
Done changed his damn life. 9 years to Paris, France, nigga. Paris, France, nigga.
Anything. Bald nonce
Paris, France, nigga.
me.
Paris, France, nigga.
If the name didn't already jog your to the old saying that a pretty face can get you out of literally anything.
Paris, France, nigga. Sorry.
Bald nonce me. If the name didn't already jog your memory, Bald Nonce was a video originally filmed in 2019. Perhaps you've seen TikTok with the audio.
Now I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
Or videos of a bald man saying,
Thanks for this.
It's a serious head on you, bro. Like that's some serious. That's not just a bald man. Like that's some serious head action, bro. Like that's like it looks fake. How serious that head action is, dog. Like it's real deal. Like, whoo, whoo. That one was carved just right. That one was a ducky. You're heading there. All right, all right, nigga. We're not gonna keep doing this, bro. Nigga, normal. It's normal head, bro. We're not gonna keep doing this, bro. We're not. Look, my hair hasn't been cut in a little minute. You feel me? It's been a little minute, but we're not gonna keep doing this. The head is normal, bro. All right. Stop this.
Ruined.
man saying,
Thanks for this.
That's
Ruined
all,
my
it's an
holiday.
absolute Hang on a moment.
Your holiday,
You
yeah.
ruined
Yeah.
your own holiday.
No,
yeah.
you ruined it.
it started gaining traction mostly through reactions under tweets or the occasional TikTok trend. But the story of how this bald man came to be is so much worse than you can imagine.
Bro, how are these? I'm sorry to keep pausing on you, but how? How do these keep getting worse?
In full, the video is a rather disturbing interaction with a British man being accused of pedophilia. Filmed on the 12th of April 2019, and originally a 39-minute Facebook Live by pedophile hunting group Cobra UK, or Children Online
Didn't
Battling
see that
Real
one coming, I'm
Abuse.
not gonna lie.
The video shows
Didn't
a
see that
man
one
being
coming.
confronted for trying to meet up with a 14-year-old girl by several people. They accuse him of speaking to at least 10 separate child accounts, some as young as 11. Asking a particular
God.
child to have a bath with him and sending a picture of his morning glory to one of them. He begrudgingly accepts all of the claims made against him, clearly very scared and making every effort to leave the situation. He asks to be given some space and is even restrained against a fence by his chest at one point after a large outburst. Being told that he's not allowed to make contact with his mum, he claims that he will likely lose his job and eventually commit
Deserved.
suicide. There is
Okay.
no information about what happened to
Maybe
him in terms
deserved.
of punishment, but it is likely that as helpful as the pedophile hunters may be in certain ways, the police have to go to some effort to ensure that the people featured in the video are not brought to any harm by receiving any further publicity. It is unknown if the man was ever arrested for the allegations or if he was ever seen again.
Holy shit, that's a scary part, bro. Like if you just catch them, like what can you even do? Right? That's the scary shit. It's like if you catch these people in the act, I don't even think they'll go to jail. They don't go to jail for very long, bro. They really don't. Like you guys remember we watched that freaking Disney that guy who got caught at Nickelodeon with Drake Bell? Huh? Out 6 months later, right? Gets a job at Disney. It's like Jesus, man. Jesus, man.
If the man was ever arrested for the allegations or if he was ever seen again. Trollface. Now, I couldn't do a disturbing meme video without mention of one of the most viral and iconic memes since the beginning. Trollface has been a staple on Reddit, DeviantArt,
How are you gonna fuck this one
4chan,
up for
Twitter,
us?
and literally any social media or forum room. No matter which side of the internet you're from, You've probably seen the sinister smile and unblinking eyes of Trollface. Unbeknownst to many though, Trollface had a rather disturbing origin story, much like many things gaining popularity from 4chan. The Trollface was originally drawn by one Carlos Ramirez, better known by his DeviantArt username, Whiny, as part of an MS Paint webcomic about the relentless and pointless nature of trolling on 4chan's video game forums back in September 19th, 2008. Now, these comics took a complete life of their own, sparking reuse by many, forming their own memes and trolling images across the internet, and soon became the internet's iconic face.
So Trollface is not taken from Troll-G? Oh, I thought Troll-G is what made up Trollface. The Troll-G incident? Is this not what made it up? Like, I thought that was the beginning of it. I thought whoever made this thing right here was the creator of Trollface and was like, oh my God. You learn something new every day. I genuinely thought that was it, man.
For memes and trolling images across the internet, sparking reuse by many, forming their own memes and trolling images across the internet, and soon became the internet's iconic face for trolling and messing around online. 2009 saw Trollface insert itself into practically every social media or Twitter post comment section, with people commonly crafting their own witty lines or stories. But Trollface's creation is one of disturbing origins. In the original post by Ramirez, he left a note stating that Trollface was an attempt to recreate a comic character by the name of Mighty Mouse, otherwise known as Rodent. Used online in ways I would honestly rather not known as Rodent. A comic character by the name of Mighty Mouse, otherwise known as Rodent.
What kind of name is
online
that?
in ways I would honestly rather
The
not
fuck kind of
discuss.
superhero name is that? Nigga, who created you? Who made that comment? Oh, I made the Rape Roman, Mighty Mouse. He has powers, but he only gets them if he rapes people. Like, what the fuck? What is that?
It is unclear what his original intentions were for Trollface, besides the comics, but thankfully, it has been given a new lease of life and meaning. Even after dying out, it has seen a rebirth in recent years on Twitch, of all places, and live streaming in general, allowing a new generation of users to engage in a little trolling themselves. Plastic surgery meme.
That one wasn't crazy. Created it for a rapist. That was strange. What he based it off of. Based it off of some rapist shit, but I feel like the one before that was
To
crazy.
engage in a little trolling themselves.
Yeah, bro,
Plastic
man.
surgery meme gone wrong. This one is a little dated, but I felt like it needed to be discussed. Heidi Ye, a Taiwanese model with 2 years of experience in her career, unknowingly embarked on an advertising photo shoot for a plastic surgery clinic, completely unaware that the resulting photograph would wreak havoc on her life and bring her career to a standstill. BBC did a whole segment on this meme.
model
That
who
is how
became a
severe
meme.
it was,
Damn.
lasting around 2 minutes. The BBC segment retells the tale of Ye's photograph transformed into an internet sensation, spiraling out of control. Ye initially agreed to the photo shoot in the early 2000s, believing it to be straightforward advertising campaign for the clinic that had paid her to do it. The advertisement portrayed Ye seated alongside a model playing her husband, accompanied by 3 children who bore little to no resemblance to their supposed parents. The caption on the meme provocatively stated, "The only thing you'll ever have to worry about is how to explain it to the kids." The children's images in the ad had been skillfully altered using Photoshop to impart a particular appearance of that not bared by their parents. Regrettably, the internet community stumbled upon this image years later and transformed it into various internet memes. As these memes spread far and wide across the early days of the internet, news outlets picked up the photo and presented it as a genuine news story, without conducting any fact-checking whatsoever. One Chinese newspaper in particular published a story claiming that a man had successfully sued his wife for divorce and sought financial compensation due to her alleged deception via plastic surgery.
Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, I understand the meme now. It's like, you don't look like the kids because the parents have plastic surgery, and people are like, you can't hide it. They used it for plastic surgery memes. Okay, that makes sense. It was like, it was passed around in the plastic surgery community. Like, we know they have plastic surgery. We see them. And now people are like, nah, bro. Nah, you can't hide it, bro. Bro's suing his wife over it. He's like, bro, you're not the woman I married. Now our kids look crazy. Huh? Now our kids look crazy because before you look like a pig. Huh? And I married you now because your nose is smaller. But now our kids look like pigs. And I'm upset. So I was scammed and I need my money. Is that worthy of a crash out? I'm not sure if that's worthy of a crash out. It might get you pretty close.
Only compensation due to her alleged deception via plastic surgery. Only revealed when she apparently gave birth to an unattractive baby daughter. The newspaper went on to say that the woman had undergone significant plastic surgery before meeting said man. Subsequently, the newspaper had to issue a massive apology for running the story without verifying the facts. But the harm to Heidi's
damn.
reputation and career was already too far gone.
They thought it
She
was really
estimated
her.
her losses in potential earnings to exceed over $100,000 due to the adverse publicity and the negative backlash. Recently, Ye made her story public and is now contemplating legal action against both the clinic and modeling agency, seeking approximately $150,000 in damages. Meanwhile,
I feel like she could have played off of that. Like I feel like she could have spun that fame around some way. Huh? Like I feel like she didn't have to hide under and say no. I was just modeling. I feel like you could have. I'm not sure if that's worth suing for.
while the clinic asserts that they had acquired the rights to Ye's likeness in their advertising campaign and is considering legal action against Ye for harming their image as well.
Oh.
Well, I guess there really is
Back and
no
forth
happy
there, huh?
endings in modeling. Cheem. I'd be doing a disservice to everyone if I didn't mention the iconic Bonk dog, also referred to by Cheem or Boltzy, the Shiba Inu. This wonderful good boy of the internet is responsible for memes like the Bonk meme, depicting him sitting bonking someone with a baseball bat, generally when they're being a little too horny, or sitting silently judging us with his piercing glare. Now, I'm confident if you've been around the net, you've seen this puppy spring up from time to time, at least once or twice. Cheem's shot to fame started way back in 2017, when an awkward photo of him went viral, sparking a meme
This
that
is
is
the
still
one everyone
shared to
knows,
this day.
dog.
Although not a disturbing origin story by any means, the conclusion is utterly devastating for Cheem
no.
and his fans
Don't
all
do
over
this.
the world.
Don't do this
As
to
of
us.
2023, Cheem sadly passed away in an operation with local vets, in which he never woke up from his battle with leukemia, a cancer that affects the blood and bone marrow. Cheem's owner had some wonderful words to sum up his life and his online fandom, stating,
12
"Don't be
years is
sad.
long, though.
Please remember the joy
12
that
years is
Boltzy
long,
brought
though.
to the world. A Shiba
12 years is
Inu
long.
with a round smiling face, connecting you and me. He has helped many people during the pandemic and brought a lot of joy to many of you, but now his mission has been completed." Cheem's family
was good.
believes he's in a better place now, also stating, "Cheem is running freely in the sky and having a lot of delicious food with his new friends." Naturally, the internet had a joint send-off, spreading even more pictures of Cheem with angel wings ascending to heaven. A
Wholesome.
beautiful send-off for a beautiful animal.
Wholesome.
Rest in peace, Cheem.
Rest in peace.
Concerned man on phone. Now, this is an extremely common meme, used quite frequently on Twitter or X or whatever alphabetical letter Elon decides next. It depicts a man holding a phone to his face with a worried look upon it. The internet loves to use this in conjunction with disturbing tweets or messages online.
When your card declined and you're trying to call the bank knowing damn well you broke.
And I'm no stranger to using this one myself. But as seems to be the trend with viral memes, the
When you're on the phone with your Comcast after you get your first bill after the 12-month promo. Nah, this one does have some good captions to it, bro.
story is a
This is
little more
class.
concerning, to say the least.
Oh, man.
The man in the photograph was none other than Martin Baker, who was a former Republican congressional primary candidate. On August 17th, 2014, The Guardian published an article about protesters in St. Louis, Missouri, who came out in support of Darren Wilson, the police officer who fatally shot teenager Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri earlier that month. The article referred to a man named Martin Baker as the sole black member of the crowd that day. The very same day, a thread titled, "Meet the one black man that showed up at the rally for the cop that killed Michael Brown." This article was submitted to Lipstick Alley forums, which highlighted a photograph of Baker holding a Darren Wilson t-shirt in the thread. A forum member...
The smile, the way you cheesing is just not making it any better for you, but they about to be on your ass. I know you're getting cooked. I know they're cooking you, dog.
Of Baker holding a Darren Wilson t-shirt in the thread. A forum member by the name Original Walrus posted another photograph of Baker in which he is shown holding his cell phone up to his ear, marking the beginning of this meme. This sparked outrage to see a fellow black community member supporting an act of violence from a police officer, and as you can imagine, gained Martin much notoriety and hatred across the internet as a whole.
Damn.
The Grinning Girl. Grinning Girl has been a staple in meme culture for as long as I can remember, usually being used sarcastically or playfully.
No way
being
this goes
guilty
bad.
of
I don't see how this
This
goes bad.
meme is
No.
a-
There's no way this goes bad. Right? This is one's from a TV show. No.
Little different from the others we have discussed, as the origin isn't the startling part. It's how it tragically ended. The young girl in the photo is Kalia Posey, who was a contestant on the set of the show Toddlers and Tiaras, airing in 2010. She appeared 3 times in the history of the show, both in 2011 and the 2016 seasons as well. The photo was taken on set and from there went viral across the internet without any sign of slowing down. Sadly, on May 2nd, 2022, Posey was found dead at a park in Blaine, Washington, after being reported missing by her mother. Her death was ruled as a suicide by hanging, her mother Marcy stating at the time, "I don't have words or any thoughts. A beautiful baby girl is gone. Please give us privacy as we mourn the loss of Kalia, my baby forever." Posey was only just 16 at the time of her passing.
No way.
The family has since organized a teen crisis intervention fund at the Whatcom Community Foundation, with the proceeds going towards students suffering from mental health issues.
No way, bro. 16? Damn. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. That just threw me up. I don't know what I saw coming, but it just wasn't that.
Foundation, with the proceeds going towards students suffering from mental health issues. This was all in loving memory of their
That's a
daughter.
wild picture to
A
use, I
harrowing
ain't gonna
tale
lie.
And a saddening reminder that mental health is a slow and sudden killer that doesn't discriminate to who it affects. Honestly, there was a staggering amount of memes that had disturbing backstories and horrible origins. So many, in fact, that I couldn't add them all in. I tried to blend both less known and more known, just for variety's sake, of course. If this video is well received, I might do a part 2, because honestly, there's so much content there yet untouched that I feel like I can dive back into it again. Also, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I want to say a huge thank you for all the support on the last video I did. This started out as a passion project, just to have a creative outlet, something that I can do besides just sitting at my computer doing nothing. And the video...
WVid, man. W video. Fuego. 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 Fueguito.